Wike can build law school, hostels, but Falana built a legal revolution. A reply to Lere Olayinka's misguided tirade by Manessa Benpo. That's very good. I even like the fact that it's somebody else that is replying that Lere. Because that Lere, Babu sense, doesn't have one. Telling us the son should come and list the achievement that he has achieved as a son. He's not stealing money like you people now. So where do you people expect him to get money to be building hostel, to be building law school? Where will he get the money from? How much is his salary as a son? He's not getting money that he did not work for. He's not stealing people's money or trying to control the structure of the whole state just so that he can pocket the money that comes in. He's not doing that. So asking him that, what has he done, is a rubbish question to even start with. I can not even reply and say, that Lere Olayinka doesn't have sense. In light of recent comments by Lere Olayinka, aide to FCT Minister Wike dismissing the legal career and senior advocate of Nigeria SAN status of Femi Falana, it is imperative to set the record straight. The attack was not only disrespectful, very, very disrespectful, as in the guy is so rude. If he doesn't have anybody to tell him, and that's why myself I'll be rude to him, because he is so rude and disrespectful. And he has beards, white beard, he doesn't have sense. Very disrespectful man, but a misrepresentation of one of Nigeria's most accomplished legal minds. Falana's track record in defending constitutionalism, human rights and rule of law, both within Nigeria and internationally, speaks volume, far beyond brick and mortar contribution to law school campuses. To question how Femi Falana became a SAN is to question the very integrity of the Nigerian legal system. Falana became a senior advocate of Nigeria in 2012, decades after he had already become a household name for his fearless advocacy under successive military regimes. His delayed confinement was a result of the system's discomfort with his confrontational and revolutionary legal style, and not a lack of merit. Exactly. He's saying that he got the SAN this thing after his mates have gotten it far ahead. It's a stupid take. Like, how can you be thinking like that? Somebody that has a small mind that thinks like that you should get it when his mates are getting it. If you don't get it when your mates are getting it, it doesn't stop you from getting it. He still got it, and that's all that matters. That is all that matters. Unlike many who see the SAN title as a reward for political alignment or elite proximity, Falana earned it on the altar of sacrifice, consistency, and principled resistance to tyranny. He has argued landmark cases at all levels of Nigerian courts, including the Supreme Court, and has contributed significantly to the evolution of public interest litigation. Femi Falana legal footprints are etched across several transformative court rulings. ECOWAS Court of Justice. Falana led the charge in expanding the jurisdiction of the ECOWAS Court to allow individuals, not just states, to file human rights cases. This legal reform transformed the court into a refuge for victims of state abuse across West Africa. That's number one. I hope he's taking notes, the yeye person that is asking questions. Victories against authoritarianism. He successfully defended victims of unlawful detentions, extrajudicial killings, media repression, and student expulsion during Nigeria's darkest military years. The likes of MKO Abiola, Omoyele Sowore, and other political detainees benefited from his fearless legal intervention. That is something, not just by building. He built law school. He built hostel. Where did he get the money? Is it his money that he's using to build it? He is the defender of the vulnerable. Falana secured reprieve for 12 minors sentenced to death by a military tribunal in 1989. Can you imagine? Ensuring their release and setting a precedent against child execution in Nigeria. Constitutional interpretation. Through persistent litigation and constitutional challenges, Falana has helped clarify several grey areas in Nigeria's law, such as the limit of executive power, the rights of detainees, and the autonomy of local governments. Advocacy beyond the courtroom. Critics may attempt to reduce legal advocacy to infrastructure donations and political appointments, but Femi Falana's impact lies in systemic reforms and intellectual contributions. Legal education and mentorship. Falana has mentored dozens of human rights lawyers and founded Falana and Falana Chambers, a leading pro bono legal practice for oppressed Nigeria. Pro bono. Pro bono is free. They go to court for you free of charge and help you to win your cases. Publishing and public discourse. He has written extensively on constitutional law, labor rights, and international justice. His essays and public lectures are widely cited in academia and courtrooms alike. His support for Bar Association. While he may have constructed buildings, Falana has continuously supported Bar Association through advocacy for judicial independence, fair remuneration for magistrates, and resistance against the politicization of the legal profession. International recognition and award. I like as this person is listing everything for Lere Olayinka. So let us see his comeback now. Femi Falana's global reputation is not an accident. He has been honored with Bernard Simon's Memorial Award by the International Bar Association, Olayinka Center for Investigative Journalism Human Rights Defender Award, Hallmark of Labour Award for Legal Advocacy and Human Rights, appointments to regional legal bodies, including the African Union and ECOWAS Human Rights. An unshakable record versus political gaslighting. The dismissive comparison of infrastructure projects by Wike to Falana's lifelong legal activism is a false equivalence, like it's so false, which facilitates aids legal education. Justice is not delivered by building. It is delivered in the courtroom, law libraries, and through tireless public interest advocacy. Falana has made the law accessible to the poor, challenged illegality even under threat, and fought for a society where justice is not a privilege but a right. To mock such a legacy is to celebrate superficiality over substance, politics over principle. Like is a dumb thing to do. You want him to build hostel, to build law schools so that he can buy the lawyers over, and that is exactly what he's doing, buying them over, so that any case that he has, they will solve it for him. How many court cases has he won? How many awards does he have? If he has any award, he bought it with money. He bought it with money. It's not as if he gained anything because he did it by himself. Even the money he's using to build the hostel, is it his money? Is it not stolen funds? Is it his money that he's using? Falana does not have money to steal to do all of that. So they should stop all this comparison. He should list. Femi Falana is not just a son, he is a legal conscience of the Nigerian nation. His courtroom victories, constitutional interventions, mentorship of young lawyers, and transcontinental legal reforms place him in the league of legal legends. Those who wield power and cement should tread cautiously when disparaging those who wield truth and justice. History will remember Falana, not for his silence in time of injustice, but for his voice, loud, unbought, and unrelenting. Please tell him you should come and read it. I want to see his comeback. Nonsense person. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.